Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Join me at Prospect Park for the Berkshire Motor Show 2026. And to be fair, I'm already seeing a few tasty cars in the car park, and we're here early, so we still got plenty of people arriving in the public car park. But yeah, the weather, it's a little overcast, but it's nice, it's warm. Doesn't look like it's gonna rain, so it's gonna be a good turnout. Of course, we're here earlier because Silverstone Grand Prix today, so we've got to make sure we get home to catch that. So just behind us here, we got A90 GR Supra in a nice yellow. We got the modified Micra that just rolled in as well with the bucket seat. And check this out, in the public car park, the Sierra RS Cosworth, the true Cosy. And we got the Giulia Quadrifoglio, the carbon package. And I did see a very clean E46 M3 Cabriolet over here as well. It looks very clean actually. Oh nice, we got the old Beetle rolling in. Check out the custom boom trike here. Nicknamed Eddie with that cutter flip on the paint. The skull, and then look at the airbrush scales on the front fender there. It's definitely a beautiful paint job on this, isn't it? Look at this, with a 350 V8 under the hood. I'm liking the blue. It's got the Corvette wheels and the interior. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Love the blue, white and red. The silver stripes, and then the silver surround around the grille as well. That little bit of chrome. Yeah, this thing looks badass. We've got the ex-New York Taxi Crown Vic. Sat next to another, the yellow Ford. This one with the full Bumblebee theme. Trophy winning. I mean, yeah, it's got the full themage. I like that. Starting to see more of those. It's got the orange chameleon tin. And then you got Bumblebee and the hexes down the side. Kind of reminds me a bit of Rezold Fiesta. We did the hexes on the side of that. In all fairness, the yellows ain't too dissimilar. That one obviously has a lot more pearl and stuff in it, but the shades are not too far off. We've got a couple of minis that Mia would definitely like. This one has quite the duck collection on it. But this one, well, it's pink, it's girly. It's got all the crazy lights on it. And it's not going at the minute, but really sure if I remember, this thing has the bubble blowing system, the heart-shaped steering wheel. It has the bubbles that blow out the bumpers. Unfortunately, the bubbles ain't going right now. Even the interior has seen the full Barbie treatment. It's definitely got to be one of the most modified R53s on the road these days. Oh, here we go. Now the bubbles are going. There's the bubbles coming out the front with the little can there. And I realized, getting a closer shot of the wheels, it has the SEMA style LED halo rings going around the brakes. So yeah, this has definitely got every trick you could probably do to it besides a crazy wide body kit. Alright, the beast from down under here, the VXR8, or as it's natively known, the Holden HSV Commodore. And then we got Elmo sitting in the driver's seat, the old Mini Mayfair here. Look at him enjoying life. I mean, to be fair, when you're behind the wheel of a Mini, you're gonna have a smile on your face like that. Now, of course, we do have some dealers out here as well. Got MG back out here this year, showing off, of course, their latest fleet of vehicles. It's like mostly just family vehicles MG are focusing on these days, and obviously some electric ones, unfortunately. We've got the refresh line up here, the ST, the Mini, the van. The van probably looks sicker. Not a massive fan of this style of Mini, but I do like the wrap on it. And then the mustache on the front of the 500 is pretty funny. Whoa, check this out. It's a stretched Mini. A not so mini. Still a mini limousine though, isn't it? That's pretty cool. Check this out. So we got the hauler here. At the inside. How nice that is in there. I like the soul buckets. And what they have rolling into it. The old Chevy. Oh wow, that interior looks amazing. I love the box back there. Oh, I thought it was the Texaco logo there. It almost is. Oh, here we go. We've got the info sheet just down here. 51 Suburban delivery van. It's got a rebuilt 5.7 V8. Nice, I bet this thing sounds good. Comes all the way from California as well. A 51 work van that survived the test of time and gets transported around as something pretty cool. So we've got some V8s over there. Hopefully they're still making some noise when I get over there. Oh, we've got this beautiful DB11 here. I mean, you can't argue with the lines of an Aston, but this one is a little spicy. See all the yellow accents on it and that plaque and the badge right there. This isn't just DB11, she's an AMR edition, so it's just that little bit extra on the price tag. See, it's got the little yellow stripes on the wheels, the yellow calipers, the little yellow details on the front splitter, and of course that kind of goldish yellow stripe that runs down the middle of it. I mean, come on, twin turbo, V12, comfy seats. You can't really go wrong, can you? It's the best of everything. You get the luxury, you get the sportiness, and you get the good styling. Check it out. So we got a 1971, not a 70, it's a 71 Challenger RT in the orange. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the shaker hood, but it does have the orange with the black stripe package. And ooh, the full leather interior. Oh, it's an order. It's not a manual with the pistol grip shifter, but it does have a very nice set of American Racing Torque Thrust style wheels, and it does have that little wing on it. See, on a modern car, a little wing like that would look silly, but for some reason, with this era of cars, it works. All right, we've got the mini limousine parked up, so we've got to have a proper little look at it. So it's still technically only a 4-seater. You just get a lot more leg room, and I think that is the point of where original mini ended, and then extra mini was added on by the looks of it. But to be fair, in terms of the body, and I like how it just used another set of front doors, but kind of backwards, are they? I don't know, or maybe they're bespoke, I'm not sure. But to be fair, on the outside, you don't see any joints or anything. It looks pretty solid. It's a well-built, stretched mini. Now, of course, if you haven't seen a Berkshire Motor Show video before, we also have businesses that like to show off their workhorses as well. Everything from tow trucks to utility trucks. Oh, we've got a little tow truck here. And then you'll see over there we have full-on big trucks and crane trucks and everything. So it's not just modified cars that you get down here. So we've got a collection of JDM off-roaders. So we've got the Land Cruiser. We've got the Shogun with some pretty beefy tires. Then we got the red Shorty Shogun here. And I'm guessing this one has just that little special under the hood. Wow. That is not your typical Shogun motor. We got 8 cylinders under the hood of this one.
Yes,
look
it
at
is.
that.
That's Lexus LS400 engine.
Oh, so yeah, the 1UZ. So we got a 1UZ swapped Shogun. I think we're gonna get a start up here as well. Oh, let's get down low so we get some of that exhaust noise. Oh yeah, that sounds like a load of fun. That does. Nah, that's cool. This is pretty sick. The old Land Rover utility tow truck. This thing looks clean, to be fair. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not immaculate, but it's clean for what it is. Look at this Fiesta ST. Now, this is crazy. You got the full halo bucket, the skull shift, and I've loved that. Got the cage in the back. I do love a good roll cage. You got the proper rear mount wing. I like the livery on there, the green with the monster livery down the side. And a carbon hood. I can't say I've ever seen a Mark 7 Fez with a carbon hood, so that is a first for me. But it's not the only hooligan stickered crazy modified. We've got the L200 here. Look at the wheels, the suspension. I mean, like, a whole family of cats could sleep in that wheel gap. And then in the back here, you got the single seat. You got the 2 buckets in the front. Oh, I love that. It's got the Monster logo cut out there. Okay, so this is effectively like a Baja pre-runner truck. Ooh. And you got the 2 flags coming out the back as well. I mean, here, those are some proper chunky tires. What do you think? Does it go off-road or is it just for show? Me, personally, I think a bit of both. Now check this out. Looks like Old School Cool isn't the only ones bringing some max power flavor to the Berkshire Motor Show this year. The purple Corsa, got the bucket seats in there. You got the mirrors, the body kit, the bad boy angry eye bonnet. That is so max power, that is. Even the wheels, just everything about it reminds me of the stuff I was seeing growing up in the early 2000s. We got another VXR8. This one, manual like the white one. Of course, this one, letting you know, it has the 6.2 litre LS3 on the outside. And although it may say Vauxhall over here, we all know that it's not a Vauxhall. This is a Holden with the heart of a Corvette. Here we have the proper old school hand-built rolls. Back when you bought the chassis and then took it to the coach builders of your choice to be complete. So in all fairness, no two of these are exactly the same. Now, I'll do like a Triumph TR6. And now this one is quite the story, to be fair. Feel free to pause the video and give that a read for anyone interested in the backstory to this beautiful little cherry red TR6. Yeah. I love a car that has a story. And look at the Mercedes over here. So we just got to stand back for a second, out of the way of the photographers. Now we get in, have a closer look at that smooth big old Mercedes motor. Look at the interior. Something about older luxury German cars, their levers really do withstand the test of time so much better than any other cars. Oh, now look at this. You all thought I got my fix for muscle cars for the year with Henley Classics and Drop Dead then Bewley? No, you can never not appreciate a classic 60s Mustang. And we got the Dixie horn on the camper. Love it. Oh wow, look at this. 1969 Dodge Charger RT SE. That's right, special edition with the iconic wheels made famous by the infamous General Lee Charger. I mean, come on. As much as I love the 68 round tail lights, those Coke bottle tail lights are still pretty iconic. Yeah, 69 Charger SE. Look, it's got the vinyl top. It has the badging right there. It's got the purple window tint. Can't see the shifter. I think this is an auto model, but still, it's a 69 Charger. And not just a 69 Charger, but a special edition 69 Charger. So, doesn't matter what gearbox you have in it. You can always change it if you really wanted. Alright, so we got the little Astra Panda car here. And it's not just a Panda car. It is the full Stanford pieces. Oh look, they found the Swan. Of course, that is always the important mission of the movie, really. Finding Mr. Peter Ian Staker's Swan, HF02 Fuzz on the number plate. I mean, come on. You even got the two guys, very nice guys, dressed up as the part. And they were saying this is one of only 3 in the UK, so the fact that we get to see this at our local motor show is pretty cool. Check this out, it's a turbocharged Morris Minor 1000 convertible. I like the roll hoop in there, they kind of turned it to a roadster. But a boosted Minor, that's pretty sick as well. Do we have an early departure here? Sounds like a Buick. That does sound nice. All the way from North Carolina in 1958. Good old American V8. You know, I'm loving this Mark II Escort. The blue, the white wheels. Don't mind the retrofit headlights. Ooh, the little 2002 here. What's that? Something Han should have drove instead of that Alpha, but then again he was in Italy, so the Alpha kind of made sense. But this would have been more reliable in real life. But movie magic, you can make any car reliable. But I do like the black and orange theme on this one. Look at this 1959 Chevrolet Corvette C1, a later C1. How would you tell the difference? Well, thankfully there is a picture down here, so you see the earlier C1s were 1, they come with a straight 6, 2. As you can see, they only have the single headlights kind of recessed, whereas the later ones come with the V8s. They come with the dual headlights that stretch all the way out to the end of the fenders, as the American calls them. And of course, these always came, well, mostly came with the two-tone package having the white panel to go inside there. And I'm loving the full red interior on this. Looks like we've got a bit of a Corvette section over here, to be fair. We're going to check those out in a second. Also, just admire this beauty for a few more seconds. Yeah, nice. We got the El Camino from Texas. Look at that V8 under the hood. We got the burgundy interior. And the tray, not looking too bad in this thing, to be fair. I don't think it's an SS Camino, but it is still a Camino nonetheless. And you know, it's the best of both worlds. It's got a GMC dash in it. But I'm pretty sure it is Chevy El Camino. Yeah, there's the Chevy badge on the front. Look at this stunning Mark II Capri here. Look at the quad filters for the carbs there. Dual twin carbs. Oh, look at the interior. I'm loving the seat pattern in the center. Let's see what Capri we're working with here. It is the Mark II 2-liter S. Otherwise nicknamed affectionately by pre-owners of the time as the 2-liter Savage. We're back to the Corvettes. This is probably my favorite angle with the C2, especially the Roadsters. This beautiful blue Stingray. It's absolutely stunning. Such a beautiful color. And then we got the C3 Stingray sat over here. I'm liking the red stripe on the hoods. There's that carbureted V8 on display. And to match the stripe, you got a red leather interior. Check out this Pontiac. It's beautiful purple. Absolutely sat on the floor. Look at the wheels. I'm liking the wheels. They are gleaming. The interior. Ooh, the grey with some of the colour match purple. The colour match dash. The Moon Eyes air freshener, which a lot of people don't know, is actually a company that started off in Japan. So believe it or not, even back in the 50s, Japanese manufactured parts were being put on hot rods. And this one, oh yeah, definitely beautiful. I mean, just look, you got your little skinnier wheels on the front and you got that chunky meat on the rear. That's how a hot rod should be. Check this out, we've got the Ford Poppy here, affectionately known as Popcorn. So there is your facts and history. Feel free to pause if you need any more time to read. Look at the sparkle in this copper paint. You think that's sparkling? Look at the details in those valve covers. And the interior, look at that proper stretch drag racing steering wheel. I like how it's got the beer mat down there. The velour sitting in the back seat. There's no front seats. And then this, you can see you got the stars and stripes painted on the tank underneath. And look, that is the old school gold leaf kind of graphic sign writing on there. I like that. So we've got another Poppy here. And this one still has the front seats. Nice leather ones. Looks nice in the grey. Then we got the matte black Poppy Woody Wagon with a Cosworth motor in it. Look in the interior in there, the diamond stitch pattern, the wood. Looks amazing. Look at the wood slats going along the back there as well. Something about an old school Woody wagon, man, especially when the wood's looking all nice like that. I'm loving the white steelies as well, the chrome hubcaps. Nah, this is beautiful. Looks like the owners have gone for a walk around because they were blaring off the sirens a couple times. But we've seen a Crown Vic X New York taxi, man. We've got a Crown Vic X cop car. We've seen a few Crown Vic cop cars lately, to be fair. This one, yeah, it's definitely an X-Service one. It's got all the cage and everything in the back. Still got the lights on the rear parcel shelf and everything. And of course, something you actually see quite commonly, especially on your Florida rentals, flex fuel. So technically, you could run this thing on E85 if you wanted, and it might give it a bit more horsepower. But then again, these police ones were tuned a little more than the factory ones anyway. We got the fake Boris, the Boris clone, the Boris tribute, the Boris replica, Boris 2.0, whichever you want to label it. It's definitely taking inspiration from Jack McNeil's build, the matte black, the pink stripes, the pink wheels, the Type R seats. And to be fair, Boris is iconic, and if you want to recreate an iconic car on a budget, this is probably the best thing to do it. Now, I've seen pictures of these online, but I've never seen one in person. It is a convertible Baja Bug. I love it. Look how simplistic it is. And then, oh yeah, it has the proper Baja rear end, the engine exposed, the external cage around it. This is cool. I've seen a hardtop Baja Bug, but this is the first drop top Baja Bug. And to be fair, yeah, that roll cage looks like it's period correct to this thing. You've got side steps as well. It's pretty cool. It's kind of, I guess the Baja Cabriolet is kind of that perfect middle ground between the Myers-Minx beach buggy and a full-on Baja race bug. You can look at this Porsche RS 3.8 on the wing. The BBS wheels with the gold faces. The Alcantara buckets. The cage, it's not even a half cage, it's a full cage. OMP wheel, you got the carbon roof skin, you got the carbon hood. I mean, you know, I'm not a huge fan of Porsches, but this one definitely ticks the right boxes and tickles the fancies. It says M3D, and it looks like an M3, but it's a Touring. There's I guess effectively they've built it into a diesel F80 M3 Touring. I don't know why they never made a F80, what was it, F81? I think the Touring is. I don't know why they never made an F81 Touring. M3 in general. Oh, check that out. The old Polish motorcycle being pushed through there. Check out this old 911. This beautiful purple. Got a white stripe on the side saying Carrera. And look at the Recaro houndstooth interior. Such a beautiful pattern. Such a beautiful color. Set next to this stunning blue, fully track prepped BMW 1M. Oh wow. These things are savage. You got the leather buckets. She's DCT. She's got the half cage. She's got some meaty tires on her. Yeah, I bet this thing is a weapon. Now, I know the Mercedes is cool, and before anyone gets in the comments, yes, that is a very cute doggy. Look at him chilling there. Yeah, it's just something about a blacked out 4-door AMG Mercedes with a V8 under the hood. I don't know, I just find it gangster. But what's better than a V8 blacked out 4-door Mercedes? Well, obviously the naturally aspirated blacked out C63 coupe. Come on. With probably one of the best sounding naturally aspirated V8s ever. I mean, the leather interior, and in all fairness, same again, German leather, standing the test of time. And ooh, they went bold with the brake calipers. The bright green, it looks like they're fading the typical highlight green paint issues. But of course, there is the money maker under the hood. Now this is what people really pay for when they get a C63. That absolutely bonkers sounding NAV8. Look what we got back this year. The beastie supercharged TVR V8 swapped OG Toyota Celica, set next to a car we've started to become familiar with. We see it here each year, and we've seen it the following spring quite a few times. The Cadillac Coupe de Ville convertible. I don't know why they didn't drop the coupe and just called it the DeVille convertible, but you know, I'm not Cadillac. But those seats look so plush, the Elvis cushions, and then of course the 472 cubic inch V8 under the hood. We got the Volvo fire engine from the field department. Of course, letting kids sit in there. I remember when I was young and used to see fire trucks at shows like this, showing off the equipment, letting kids sit in there. Press the buttons, and it's in the perfect spot because look at all the trucks we have here. We've got the old school one here. Look at that little matching trio of Mercedes there, and you got all the Bennett's trucks down there. No crane trucks flexing their big cranes this year though. We found the main stall, old school cool garage. We got the Accord Type R here. We got Jimmy with the Mark II Fiesta down here, and we got the Porsche 944 sat here. Look at that red, it's absolutely stunning. We got Carl's RX-8 shining away the Mazda Speed windscreen banner. That front lip still surviving. Oh yeah, that front lip's still mint. And of course we have the OG show car, the Max Power era, pre-Fast and Furious built Honda Prelude with the H22 under the hood. Look at it, the green bits on the inside, the big chrome wheels. I mean, come on, it just screams Need for Speed Underground. It screams early 2000s. It screams the cars that I saw growing up that were just, they had personalities in them. Like, name another Prelude that's still around today that has this much personality in it. Now the hood on the 944 is pop. Before we look at that though, I almost forgot to mention that this car is also a bit of a celebrity because this very car featured in the Calvin Harris featuring Sam Smith music video for their tune Desire. And this was the car that was kind of sat looking pretty in the studio with Sam Smith doing his thing next to it. Now, I said the hood is popped on the 944, so it's going to show you guys the motor under there. Look at it, looking very original and very well looked after. Look at that Shelby Cobra, most likely a replica, because real Cobras, I mean, they're probably like what, $5 million minimum these days, especially a 427, which is the later flared arch models, which have the more desirable 427 cubic inch Ford V8. And then we have the classic British sports roadster here, the little cherry red MGA. Of course, we got the pedal box guys here next to the old school cool guys as well, with the crazy custom kit car. The third time we've seen it, and to be fair, if Batmobile was British and built himself a Batmobile in a little metal British shed, this is probably what it would look like. Right, so we got the new Prelude here in a nice fetching blue. I do like it. One problem I've already seen with it though, there's no gear stick. And but I hope that they do manual models, and I hope that effectively they do a Type R version of this, effectively taking all of the drivetrain from the Civic Type R and putting it into one of these, because then this could be a pretty sick sports coupe. We haven't seen this GC8 in a while. It's nice to see it still going strong. The subwoofer pumping in the back. Doesn't have the custom tail lights anymore, but it does have the most important thing, the big exhaust and that rumbling flat four. We've got the Forester here that we've seen a few times. We've got the Blob-Eye wagon. Of course, can't be too near because copyright, the subwoofer going. And of course, the Forester looking clean as always. Oh yeah, some of that Subaru goodness. Yeah, the blow off. See if we get a bit more noise if we come around the rear here. Look at the size of the exhaust on it. Definitely sounds good. Well, we got a pair of S550 Mustangs with the correct engine. This one, the Mark 1, with the supercharger. Oh, supercharged 5-liter Coyote. That's what I'm talking about. In the Grabber Blue as well. I mean, come on. Doesn't get any more serious than that. Actually, we got to check one thing. Okay, we got a full 10. She's a 6-speed manual. Ooh. Cayman GT4 RS. Look at the carbon. Look at the blue. Oh, something about carbon fiber. We got the Litchfield tuned Mark 7 Golf R here again with the Mobil 1 livery. Oh, it's got carbon fiber mirror caps, but obviously it's had the yellow wrapped over them with the Golf R logo exposing the carbon. That's pretty cool. Like the blue wheels. We found the 126 gang with all their little 126 and a little Cinquecento as well for good measure. But check out this little 126p here. This one's got some custom work done to it. Look at this. Love the little ukulele down there. But look, got the vents there are the Mulch or Matchbox in English. Of course, I love that. The strapped open engine bay. You got the rack on the top of this one. I mean, seeing these little cars is pretty cool. And then you got this one back here, which I'm pretty sure this one does actually have the badge that actually says Polski Fiat. So no one is being derogatory. Look, there it is, Polski Fiat. That is actually what they call these. And oh look, there's a 126 with the Polski Fiat badge as well. So yes, it's not offensive. That is generally what these are called, Polski Fiat 126Ps. Check out the Mark 1 Capri, this is sick. And we've got Daisy back, the little camper, which has a TV and everything in it. And then, oh, the little caravan, sorry. And then of course, the full camper interior with the pop top. I do like this. And you can rent her out for proms and weddings. We've got the White Knight XR3i here. I do love seeing the white with the red. Reminds me of my dad's XR3i Cabriolet. Got the Renault Aventador here, which is actually V6 and has the biggest factory doors on a 2-door vehicle, even though it is an MPV. And check it out. The old Renault 17. I believe it's a Gordini as well. This thing is pretty nice. So with a Mark II Golf GTI here. And apparently this thing has been on a TV. It's appeared on Top Gear and Fifth Gear and Pull-In Power. So this thing has made its rounds on the automotive British TV shows. Harvey's got his Corsa here on the shoulder, so he's got some VXR wheels for it. And then got the little black hatchback sat next to the big black truck, the Ram 1500 and me. Look how small it looks compared to that. Oh, check out the RC truck with the off-roader and RC drift car on the trailer there. That's pretty sick. And then check out the Alpine White E30 M3 with E30 oof on the plate. Well, it almost says E30 oof. Oh, Ferrari 360 Modena 3.6 litre V8 under the engine cover there. And she's a gated manual. Now this is a man that likes to drive his Ferrari, not just show off in his Ferrari. And of course in the iconic Rosso Corsa. We got the S13. We haven't seen this since the last Jap meet, I don't think. That big tire wastegate. Yeah, it's the one that the police stalked down at the other side of the RDR, even though this car wasn't doing anything wrong, just because it doesn't have a number plate on its unpainted fresh body kit yet. Okay, this is how we got the Ford F-150 SVT Lightning with the SVT supercharger there. When we have a more old school Ford that was more familiar on the roads back here in the UK in the day, the old Scorpio wagon. And check out the headlights on the Alfa Romeo 159 Estate. I'm liking that, looks cool. I'm gonna have to get one of these for the WR once I finally get it fixed up, and it's actually working for it to be at the next Berkshire Motor Show at least. But yeah, these are cool. Definitely nowhere to have a look next time I need to display the info on my bike, and of course where people can find my socials. Let's make sure I get this on camera so I don't forget. That way was probably better. There we go. Now we saw a Cadillac hearse converted into an Ecto one. Well, now we have an Audi A6 Ecto one replica, which is pretty class. But check out all the Ghostbusters stuff over here as well. And oh look, they got the proton packs back there as well. So we've got ghost traps and stuff down there. I always love seeing Ghostbusters themed stuff because they don't just have a themed car, they always have a lot of themed props and items as well. Well, we still got more people arriving. Well, check this out. Pink E30 4-door sat here in the car park. How often do you see a 4-door E30 and I know one that's had the girly touch like this? Oh, we've got a modified Vauxhall Adam rolling out. Baby VXR, I think Instagram handle. It's definitely got a throaty exhaust in it. Check out the blue Beetle here, or the Herbie car, as Mia would call it. On the car park yields the old C10 Silverado with the long bed. And oh, look at what we have arriving as well. Got the grey Dodge Ram 1500 over there with its V8 rumbling away. Look at this. It's got truck nuts. It has truck nuts. Still, no one really knows why that become a thing. But because pickup trucks ain't that common, especially American ones, and truck nuts never took off over here, it is quite funny when you see an American truck with some truck nuts. Oh, wow. This EK looks absolutely stunning. Manual, interior clean and original. And this color, oh, now this is true aqua mint. But I can see why people thought Kiko was aqua mint, because this is very close to what the Cascade Green of Resold MB sun faded to. Oh wow, it looks amazing. This color and the EK, the chrome trim around the grille. Oh yeah, this is the ideal Civic for me. Oh wait a minute, it says H22 on the plate. I wonder if this has a H22 swap under the hood then. That's usually what Honda people do when they put an engine code on their number plate. It's because it has that engine under the hood. All right, last couple cars here. We've got the Triumph Herald convertible Just needs to be all white with a sail out of it, and it would be as I remember first seeing one of these. Look at the beautiful purple 16 valve Corrado here. That is nice. All right, guys, that is the end of the video. If you like the video, then make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Links to my socials will be down below. Links to Car Medness socials will be down below as well. And of course, links to DBD Autos and the legend Jonny K. So until the next one, you'll have a good one. Peace.